going to talk a little bit about my smoker. Traditionalists will say this is the incorrect way to actually smoke meat. You should use heat sources or strictly charcoal or wood. Basically, I'm not a traditionalist when it comes to this. I'm looking at the most easiest, effective way for me to get good barbecue. I've had lots of failures, but I've had lots of successes with this, and I think it works pretty well. What this was originally a charcoal smoker. This is a firebox on the right-hand side, a small chamber, which opens up, has a dual purpose, creating heat. Also, you can barbecue on the grates, which I don't ever do. I just use it for heat only. The heat is generated through the firebox, travels through that hole in the side of this big chamber, and then introduces heat into the large chamber itself where the meat actually goes. Heat source really is propane tank. I got a propane tank, bought a turkey fryer valve along with a braided hose to go underneath the firebox, to the bottom of the firebox I should say. Couples in right there, goes into the firebox. Inside that firebox, you can't see it because it's underneath all the lava rocks, but underneath there is where the burner is. The burner is what lights on fire and creates the heat. That heat can be regulated from just 100 some odd degrees up to many hundreds of degrees. The heat, which again travels through the firebox into here, into the chamber itself, goes into this side of the chamber and travels all the way across the bottom of the chamber. And from there, it travels to this side, where the majority of the heat rises up through there. The bottom of the chamber are metal plates. This is the first metal plate. Heat comes in through here, a few holes to help some of the heat escape, to another metal plate, into an opening right here. The majority of the heat rises through, but each one of these metal plates is movable. I'm going to regulate the heat and move these a little bit, creating some space in between if I want. I don't have to. I sometimes will do that, sometimes I won't. For the most part, I kind of don't. I usually have it come through this way. As the heat rises up, it comes out and comes up through the chimney, and that can be regulated by opening and closing the lid on that. But as heat rises, it typically will escape through the chimney pretty quickly, not really concentrating a whole lot of smoke inside the chamber. Yes, it does in a sense create a fair amount of smoke inside, but you could actually get more by doing what I did. I took a 3-inch HVAC hose of sorts, I guess it is. Comes out of the bottom of the chimney, the top of the chamber here, curls down and goes down to the edge of the bottom of the chamber. This hose opening lays right on top of the grates at the bottom here. So when the lid's closed, the smoke has to rise. It has to travel all the way through the chamber, around the chamber. The only way to escape is it comes out through the bottom here and then again out through the chimney, creating a fair amount of consistent smoke within the chamber itself, covering all aspects or all parts of the meat that way. I feel it works pretty good. I've had a lot of success with it, and I don't know, I like it. These thermometers on the side here actually don't do anything. They're not accurate. It's not even close to being right. Basically, everything I regulate heat-wise comes from this little tiny thermometer here. That's pretty accurate, I believe, but for the most part, meat needs to be measured it's by its heat content inside the meat itself. Depending on the consistency, or the temperature you want the meat to be for doneness, you would regulate that measure that with a thermometer. And that's pretty much it. That's how I smoke meat. Works out pretty well this way, and I like it.